For extra soothing sound waves each week, be sure to check out my Patreon, link in the description box. Hello, and welcome back to, I guess, my friend's channel. She asked me to come on here and do a little "What's in my bag," as if she does not know how to pack her own dance bag. Yes, perhaps I have gotten rid of certain things. If you add up all the legs, perhaps I've gotten rid of many spiders. But no, there was no air quotes, no air quotes. I have to let you go, so okay, just have a little fruity roll up, drink your bottle and cuddle your blankets. Next up, I keep light reading. I like to have easy reading for when I am having to sit in between these other dancers performing. And that's should be